Dear viewer, welcome to CA Education BD. Today our topic CA Knowledge Level Assurance Chapter 4 Process of Assurance, Evidence and Reporting Part 2. I am Mohammad Sohail Rana with you. CA Education BD is a part of MS Rana Consulting Services. Let's go. And other matter have accurate and pertain to the entity. Completeness. All disclosure that should have been included in the financial statements have been included. Classification and understandability. Financial information is appropriately presented and described, and disclosure are clearly expressed. Accuracy and valuation. Financial and other information are disclosed fairly and at appropriate amount. Audit procedures for obtaining audit evidence. Inspection. In inspection involve examining records or documents, whether internal or external, in paper form, electronic form, or other media, or a physical examination of an asset. An example of inspection used as a test of control is inspection of record for evidence of authorization, inspection of tangible asset may provide reliable audit evidence with respect to their existence, but not necessarily about the entity's right and obligation or valuation of asset. Observation. Observation consists of looking at a process or procedure being performed by others. Example include observation of the counting of inventories by the entity's personnel and observation of the performance of control activities. External confirmation. An external confirmation represents audit evidence obtained by the auditor as a direct written response to the auditor from a third party, the confirming party, in paper form or by electronic or other media. For example, the auditor may ask direct confirmation of receivable by communication with debtor. Recalculation. Recalculation consists of checking the mathematical accuracy of document or record. Recalculation may be performed manually or electronically. Reperformance. Reperformance involves the auditor independent execution of procedure or control that were originally performed as part of the entity's internal control. Recalculation may be performed manually or electronically. For example, reperforming the aging of accounts receivable. Analytical procedure. Analytical procedure consists of evaluation of financial information through analysis of plausible relationship among both financial and non-financial data. Analytical procedure also encompasses such investigation of identified fluctuation or relationship that are inconsistent with other relevant information or that differ from expected value by a significant amount. Inquiry. Inquiry consists of information of knowledgeable person, both financial and non-financial, within the entity or outside the entity. Inquiry is used extensively throughout the audit. In addition to other audit procedure, inquiries may range from formal written inquiries to informal oral inquiries. Evaluating response to inquiry is an integral part of the inquiry process. Reporting. The auditor should review and assess the conclusion drawn from the audit evidence as obtained as the basis for the express of an opinion on the financial statements. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe this channel, like and share this video. Provide your valuable comments. Need your help and cooperation to improve this channel, and like our Facebook page.